Hi soulmate, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Ellen and I make beautiful sewing tutorials. So remember our last tutorial I posted was the drafting part, so this is the sewing part. And if it's something you would like to watch, if something you'd like to learn, please stay tuned and see the end of the tutorial because it is very detailed. So guys, so remember on our last posting, this is where we stop. you know we did the slash and spray. So now we are going to place this on our fabric and I will show you guys how to cut it out. So yeah, I've placed it on my fabric and the distance between them is 5 inches. Remember, this fabric is on fold and the volume of the gathers you want totally depend on you, on how full you want, but me, I want it very full. So I folded my fabric into two and I placed the paper that I slashed 5 inches each for the spacing. So I'm going to connect it to get the curve like this. So now is to cut it out. So remember to notch the sharp corner, this sharp corner, because this is where your gathers will start from. So it will help you. So after notching it, just cut it out and follow the shape you have there. So this is how it's going to be. You sew straight, then you start gathering from that sharp corner. So that's why it's important that you notch it. So now this folded edge, you have to notch it because that is where your number 5 is. So you have to notch it. It's very, very important because that is the middle. So now we have two notches. The third notch is the starting point. So keep it in mind that we have three notches now: the folded edge, the sharp corner, and the starting point. So I'm going to cut another one for the other side like this. Please don't forget the notches. Remember, your number 5 is on the folded part, the sharp corner, and the starting point. So we are going to need it. So now is to start joining our bodies. So I'll place my fabric and my lining right side facing each other. I'll turn the neckline. I'll sew the side. I'll leave the armhole and the down part. So I'll flip it to the other side. I'll do the same for the back bodies. So when I'm done, I'll show you guys what it look like. So I've joined it. I've joined the shoulders. You can see the down part. I just match it straight on the front of the outfit. There's no point turning it with lining. I just held it down on the front side. This is what the back look like. So I'm going to join the side with the 1 inch allowance I added. So I've joined it with the 1 inch allowance. So now this is what it look like. So now is to start the gathers. So I'm not going to fast forward this part because I feel like this is the important part of it. So I'm going to leave the video. I'm not going to do voiceover on it, so that you can hear what I'm saying directly as we are sewing it together. because I want everyone to understand this tutorial. So enjoy this part. Look at it. You put it here on the side joining that I just did. You match it. I just hope you are understand. That's why I'm taking my time, because this dress can be tricky. If you are not careful, you will make mistake here. So this is the joining part. You see the folded edge, match it to the side seam here. Use your pin to hold it down. Remember, we still have two more notches. So remember, I told you guys the starting point. Remember, we notch the starting point that I notch. This is it. You see it? The starting point of. Let me show you guys from the pattern paper so that you can understand. Remember, this is the sharp edge. We've not matched the sharp edge yet. So the folded part that we have is somewhere here. That's what I join here. That's the folded edge plus the side seam. You match it together. You see, we have one notch. So the second notch is the one we have here. Remember, I showed you that the starting point, you match it here from the beginning of the ruffle. You see, so now we have one more notch, which is the sharp edge. You see the sharp edge? You see it? So it's very easy. It's just that it's kind of trick. It's kind of confusing if you don't understand it. This is the starting point where we notch. This is it. The sharp edge. You see it? The sharp edge. This is it. Do you understand? This is the starting point. So here you are going to sew straight to meet the sharp edge. Then you start doing your gathers. You start pleating. You start doing your gathers. So when you get here, you look for, you see the starting point that we notch. You see the sharp edge that we notch. So that is how you are going to gather it. Everything that you have here, you gather it here, but from here you are going to sew straight. I just hope my explanation is detailed enough for you guys to understand, because this dress is quite it's very easy to make, but there are some tricky this thing on the ruffle. That's why I notch 3 places. I notch the starting point, the sharp edge, and the folded side. So this is the folded side. I match it with the side seam of the bodice. Then this is the sharp edge where your pleat will start. It will guide you. That's why we notch it, so it will guide you when you are making your pleat. Here you stitch from the starting point. You stitch it straight to meet the sharp edge. That is where you start your pleat. If you don't understand, go back to where I was doing the slash and spray doing the slash and spray the material. Remember, I notched 3 places. I notched the folded side, the the sharp the sharp corner, the sharp edge, and then the starting point. So that's what I have here. The starting point is here, the the sharp corner is here. If I flip this material like this, you see it. So this is where we are going to, gather. So I'll go and gather it and show you what it is. I think I made one yesterday. Let me bring it. I just want you guys to understand it. So this is the one I made yesterday. So you see it. You can see this is the starting point. You see, this is the starting point. This is the sharp edge where the pleating will start from, then you pleat it to meet the second side sharp edge, and then you sew down. So it's very easy to make. You see, this is the one I made yesterday. You see, the babies are twin, so this is it. So I'll go and join it and show you. So the way I explain this, the same method you use to do the second side. So I just hope you guys understand. I'm done pleating, and this is what it looks like. You can see how beautiful it is. You can also see how full the gather is. So this is what I want fuller volume. And also I added belts to the side. They are toddlers, so it will have more fitting on them. So the way I cut the material, I also cut out the lining same way, and I pleated it, and I used it to turn the fabric. So this is it. Now I'm going to fix my zipper on it. So I'm going to fix my zipper. Then I'm going to add a little sleeve on the outfit. So I will sew it down from that side and add sleeve to the upper part. So now I'm going to hem the hemline for the lining and for the dress. If you have a serger, you can serge the down part. So now I'm going to add the sleeve to the outfit. So now for the sleeve, we are going to fold our fabric into 4 like this. We are going to take 4.5 inches. You place the tape from the tip of the folded edge and just mark 4.5 inches round. The length of the sleeve is 4 inches and half inches seam allowance. So when you cut it round. This is what you get, like a cycle. So you are going to stitch the upper part, but before that I'm going to add an interface on it and stitch that upper part. Then you gather it, you do a little pleating there. This is a soft paper stay. You can use art stay if you want more structure, but I just want it soft. So I've ironed my paper stay on it. So I'm going to stitch the upper part. So once I stitch, I'll pleat it. I'll pleat that upper part a little. Then I will show you guys. This is just a simple baby sleeve. You can see this is how it would look like. Then you attach it right side facing each other of the dress. Remember, you have to pleat the upper part. For me, the sleeve did not get to the armhole, so I just turned over the dress to the other side because the sleeve didn't actually get to the armhole. So guys, I'm done adding my attaching my sleeve. I've stitched down the hem line. You can see how beautiful the sleeve is. So just follow the measurement I use and you will have something like this. So I'm going to weave that part. So I've also fixed my zipper. So this is what the inside look, and I added look, I think I mentioned earlier that I added a belt to it. So if you've watched to this extent, please support this channel by liking this video. If you find this very useful, please like, subscribe to this channel, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.